So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I completely agree. The way I describe it is Bitcoin brings back seventh generational thinking.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hope, because it starts to make you think about your future. And if you
Yes.
look at all the problems we have in the world today, it arrives from scarcity thinking. Like if you want the solution to conflict, what you're looking for is abundance rather than scarcity.
Yeah.
And when we look at scarcity, there's natural scarcity that's in Earth. There's only so much can be done about it. Like there is conflict in the northwestern United States, like Colorado, Wyoming, over water because water is scarce. There's no conflict over water in Florida.
Yeah.
Right? It just doesn't exist, right? So there's certain scarcities we can only do so much about. Now, there's a lot of environmental solutions to the water shortage. This is a Bitcoin show. We're not going to get into that one today. But if you go back in time, there was a time in history where men spilled the blood of other men in wars over the control of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty horrific if you think about it. Now, there's no conflict over salt today because we figured out how to make salt abundant. So abundance is the cure to most of the conflict in the world. And if it's not the cure, it's at least the mitigator. And I've heard it said in Bitcoin, and I think this is absolutely true. I don't remember who I heard it from first, so I can't give proper attribution, but you can have scarce money or scarce everything else.
Yes.
If the money is scarce,
Jeff Booth talks a lot about this.
That might have been Jeff Booth, might have been on your show. That to me is really where we're hitting at, because if you create scarce money, then you have a situation where you can have an actual meritocracy. It doesn't mean there won't be winners and losers,
Completely.
but losing maybe hurts less and winning maybe doesn't look so much like spiking a football.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree with you. That's exactly what we need. Right now we have abundance in money and scarcity everywhere else. And what we need is scarcity in money so that we can have hopefully abundance everywhere else. And I am a believer now that I've done so much research into economic theory and macroeconomics and the history of money, that capitalism is actually the way to bring about the most prosperity for everyone and the most access to opportunity. Will there still be wealth inequality? Yes. And there will still be inequality in general because, you know, a lot is determined by sort of your birth lottery and then what skills and education that you gain and what you bring to the table, what you put out there. Some people just want to sit on the beach and they don't want to work. Some people want to put in 70 hours. Some people want to take on massive risk and create, like we're all different, right? But there shouldn't be a system that is so unfair that only the people at the top that have access or who are close to the money printer, the monetary spigot, get access to easy money, cheap loans. They're able to buy back, you know, their own stock, pay themselves crazy bonuses, get a bunch of real estate because of easy loans or easy money, and then like make everyone into renters in the country. I mean, the system is just right now it's about rent seeking and who you know and how politically connected you are. That's not fair. That's not capitalism. That's not capitalism at all.
No.
And so I hope that Bitcoin kind of ushers in again this idea of personal responsibility, and there are no companies that are too big to fail and backstopped by taxpayers. So